Namaskar, Pranam, Naman to all of my dear students, music learners, listeners and lovers. Myself, Rachna Mehra from Toronto. Welcome back to you on my channel, Rachna Mehra. Yes, we are talking about a very melodious, popular rag today. You have heard these couple of songs based on that rag called Bihag. So, today is the topic lesson on this video upload, Raag Bihag. As we have seen just now, I sang in the beginning, these songs, there are lots of movie songs, Hindi movie songs are composed based on Raag Bihag. So as you have seen that this is a very popular, famous and melodious rag, Raag Bihag. So I'm starting this rag. I'm trying to sing a couple of things. My scale is A sharp today. So first thing is about Raag Bihag, that this rag is originated from That Bilawan. Means to say, this rag belongs to the family of That Bilawan. And now I'm coming to the notes of the rag. So, the swar of the rag. In the aru of the rag, we do not use re, rishabh and dha, dhaivat. When we sing the ascending order of the rag, we don't use re and dha. And in the avrohi part, in the descending order of the rag, we use dhaivat and rishabh again in a touch form. That's called karn or sparsh swar. So, in the aru, we are not using re and dha, and in the avru, we are using dha and re as a weak note. Weak note means just a touch a note. You can say quarter note. And also, in the avru of this rag, Bihag, we sometimes, some traditional artists or in some gharanas, they use tivra madhyam also. Some of them they use it as a vivadi swar. Vivadi swar means the note, although the note is not used in the rag, which is devama, but some skillful artists use it in such a way that increase the beauty of the song immensely. So if you have a proper knowledge of the rag and the technique how to use tivrama, it increases the beauty of the rag. So some artists take it as a vivadi swar, that's called the note which is not used, but sometimes very skillfully it is used to increase the beauty of the rag. So some artists, in some gharanas, traditional artists, they use tivra madhyam in the avru of the rag as a vivadi swar, and some of the artists, they use tivra madhyam as a anuvadi swar. Anuvadi swar means as a regular note, right? So there are different types of use of tivra madhyam or shuddha madhyam. Alright, so I would like to explain anuvadi swar, elaborate a little bit more. Means anuvadi swars are known as other notes beside vadi and samavadi. So except vadi and anuvadi, vadi and samvadi, the rest of the notes are known as anuvadi swar. So some artists consider tivrama as a anuvadi swar. Except vadi and samvadi, what are the rest of the notes? So some artists consider tivrama also a part of the rag as a anuvadi swar. Now I am coming to the next point of the rag, which is jati of the rag. So Jati is the work area of the Raag with the help of the notes. Means how many notes we are going to use in Aro and how many we are going to use in Avro. So Jati is based on those two things. In the Aro of the Raag we are not using Re and Dha. So that is called order, and in Avro order we are using all 7 notes. That is called Sampurna. So the Jati of this Raag is order Sampurna. So I would like to explain it to you how it's working here. So in Aro we are not using Re and Dha. So we never used Re and Dha. Now coming to Avro. Just touching the Dha, not singing like that. Not like that. So alright? So touching the notes. In this way, 5 notes in Aro and ascending order and 7 notes in descending order. That makes the Jati of Raag Bihag order Sampurna. Now I would like to explain you what is Jati. Jati. Sampurna means 7 notes. Shadav means 6 notes. Order means 5 notes. 5 notes, 6 notes, 7 notes. So 7 is known as Sampurna, Shadav 6 notes, and order 5 notes. So out of these 3 Jatis, we make 9 Jatis. How? I'm going to tell you. So first combination is Sampurna Sampurna. 7 note going up, 7 note coming down. Sampurna Sampurna Jati, then Sampurna Ordav Jati, Sampurna Shadav Jati, 7, 6 combination, and then Sampurna Ordav. So again I repeat, Sampurna Sampurna, Sampurna Shadav, 7, 6, and Sampurna Ordav, 3. Now next thing, Shadav Sampurna means 6, 7, 6 going up, 7 coming down. Shadav Sampurna, Shadav Shadav, 6 going up, 6 coming down, Shadav Shadav, and then Shadav Ordav, 6 going upward, 5 coming down, Shadav Ordav. And now the third combination, Ordav Sampurna, right? 5 and 7. Ordav Shadav, 5 up, 6 down, Ordav Shadav, and then Ordav Ordav, 5 going upward, 5 coming down. So in this way, we have 9 Jatis. And out of thousands of ragas, they all are based on this 9 Jatis. Total, there are Jatis. So I hope you all understand what is Jati and how important is the Jati in the formation of the Raag. Now I am coming to the next part of the Raag, which is Vadi and Samavadi. Before I move forward to Vadi and Samavadi, I would like to tell you, in Indian classical music, it is important for Raag to have at least 5 notes. So at least 5 to 7 notes Raag must have it. If there are not 5 notes or less than that, 5 notes are okay, 5 to 7 is the condition to make a rag. When there are less than 5 notes, then it will never be called a rag. That will, you can call it dhun or song or anything you can call it, but it won't be a rag in Indian classical music. Okay, so now I'm coming to the Vadi Sambhavadi of Raag Bihag. Vadi is the most important note of the rag, called king note, Raja. And Samavadi is the second important note. So we can call it as a minister note of the Raga kingdom. So Vadiswar of this rag is Gandhar, Ga, and Samavadi is Ni, called Nishad. Because the Vadiswar is falling on the Purvang, in the first half of the octave of the rag. So that's why this rag also called Purvang Vadi rag. Purvang means first part of the octave is called Purvang, and second half of the octave is known as Uttarang. So this rag also called Purvang Vadi rag. Now I'm coming to the next point of the rag, which is the time. What is the time recommended by the Shastras for Raag Bihag? Is first part of the night. But some of the artists, they consider it as a second part of the night also. So both of them are good. Now next is Nyas, resting stations of the Raag Bihag. So as I told you, Vadi Samavadi is already there. So total Sa, Ga, Pa, Ni are the Nyas Keswar. Nyas means resting points, where the rag, when we are doing the expansion of the rag relaxes at these points. So that are known as the resting stations, kind of. When I will explain the rag, singing that, then I will explain it to you. So Nyas ke svar Sa, Ga, Pa, Ni, where we can rest our voice or stretch the voice for longer time, something like that. When you're singing and you're tired, so these are the notes where you can feel like comfort and relaxation there. So you don't develop strain in the rag. Okay, and now I come to the nature of the rag, Prakriti of the rag. So this rag has a little serious nature, but very melodious rag, and create peaceful atmosphere also. This rag also creates a great mood of devotion and love also. Beside that, this Raag Bihag is very perfect for Riyaz, with Alapchari, Palta, Tans, Alankar practice. So this is a very, very perfect rag for practice. Means intense practice, known as Riyaz. Now, Saptak means octave. So this rag can be sung in all 3 octaves. So means the notes of the rag move all in all 3 octaves: lower octave, middle octave, and higher octave. So you can express the emotion in all 3 octaves. A very important point of the rag, I would like to tell you, when we start Raag Bihag, we always start from lower knee. Whether we are singing Alap, Aro, Alapchari we are doing Aro, Avro, Aro, or any Swar Malika we are singing into that, we always start from knee. This is one of the very special feature of the rag, that we always start from knee. How? Ni, sa, ga, sa, like that. Ni, sa, ga, ma, ga, sa. So this is the way to start the rag. So we cannot do it like that. Sa ga ma ga. No. So Shubh Aram, when we start this rag, we always start from Ni. Ni, Ni, Sa ga ma ga sa. Like that. Okay? Alright. Now is the question, how to recognize the rag. So here I am going to show you some of the very catching notes of the rag. After listening to those notes, you will quickly recognize, oh, this is Raag Bihag. Or if you're singing the rag, making the tans, alap, in between, if you add these special notes, it helps to maintain the tune of the rag and the rule of the rag, and you are under the rule of the rag and you're not going out of that. So more catching notes of the rag are like that. Ni, sa, ga, ma, ga, sa, pa, ma, ga, ma, ga, or ni, sa, ga, ma, ga, sa, or another style, ni, sa, ga, ma, pa, ga, ma, ga, re, sa. So after listening these sounds, you will quickly recognize stamp for Raag Bihag. Ni, sa, ga, ma, pa, pa, ma, ga, ma, ga, sa. So you see how I am singing Re in this rag. Either you can touch by the Shruti or by the Mir, or you can sing the note also. Both ways are right. It depends how you enjoy them. Ga, sa, ga, so re, sa, ga, sa, or ga, re, sa. Same way, ni, da, pa, ni, a, ni, pa. So dha is there because by the Shruti I am touching these notes. Or in the form of the Mir, you can use these notes. Okay? Now I am coming back to Re and Dha of the notes in this rag. And just reviewing back in Aro that we are not using Re Dha, and Avro we are using Re and Dha in a weak form, or just a little touch of the Re and Dha in Avro form. Just to elaborate this in a better way, there are some special group of notes known as Vishesh Sur Sangatiyan. Again, when you keep these Sur Sangati group of the notes in the rag, you will strongly have the grip of the rag in your singing. So you are not going out of that. And so these are ni, sa, ga, ma, ga, and also pa, ma, ga, ma, ga. See how you can use Tivrama, but there is a method, pa, ma, ga, ma, ga. So you have to use exactly like that. The other way, ga, ma, pa, ni, this is also very, very special recognition of the rag. Pa, pa, di, ni, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, ma, ga. This is another one. Ne, sa, ga, ma, pa, ga, So ni sa ga ma pa ga ma ga sa. And also another special move of tha and ga combination sounds amazing only once in a while in a rag, like this. Ga ma pa dha ga ma ga. You cannot use more frequently, so once in a while, and it gives a different flavor. Like every day you are eating the same food, and once in a while you would like to treat yourself. So this is a treat of the Raag Bihag. Ga ma pa dha ga ma ga. Now I'm coming. In Indian classical music, we have a method of question and answer also. So how it happens in the rag? Here is some examples for you. Ga di sa. So question is falling on the uttarang, first half of the octave of the rag, and answer is falling in the next part, second half, which is the second half part of the octave called uttarang. So it's a very beautiful combination of purvang and uttarang. See how it happens. So this kind of education is going to give you a very different and higher vision to understand the rag. Ga di sa ni da pa. Now I am changing the letters, but the sound is the same. Ga di sa ni da pa. See how it sounds exactly same, right? Ga ma ga. Ni sa ni. Or ga ma ga. Ga ma ga. I sang there. Ga ma ga. Ga ma ga. Or ni sa ni. Ni sa ni. Ga ma ga. All right. Ga ma pa. Question. Pa ni sa. Answer. Pa ma ga ma ga di sa. Question. Now coming the answer. Sa ni sa ni da pa. It feels very lighter. When you have a question in your mind, you have a little heavy head. As soon as you get the answer, you feel so happy and so light. So this is the concept of the rag. All right, okay. I think these things are going to help you a lot. So there are techniques, so many techniques that help. Techniques help a lot to understand the formation and the balance of the rag. Through that, we are able to form the chalan of the rag like in human life. Personally, I consider the rag as a living being, exactly like human beings. What I feel personally, this is my experience, my research, my intense devotion for Indian classical singing music, vocal music, and it has exactly same balance like a human life, either it's a man or woman. Exactly like body is divided into two parts, left hand side part and the right hand side part, called dahina ang or baya ang. Each side of the body has a balance of eyes, nose, ears, hands, legs, and inner organs as well, right? So, same way, if one side eye is bigger, second side is smaller, how it looks like. One ear is big, another is smaller. Is it a balance? It will look good or no? Exactly, the rag is formed. when these rags had been formed, right? Definitely these things are kept in consideration to balance the rag for sure. Like in human body, when everything is well balanced, the most balanced, the person look the most beautiful or most handsome. Exactly, more balance in this rag makes the rag the best. The artist who is able to balance the rag in these formations which I taught you just now, that can express the rag in a perfect way, because rag is exactly like a god. We cannot see the god with these two physical eyes. Only we are able to see the god from the inner eye, and we can feel the god's existence in our body or around the whole universe. Same way, rag is such a divine thing that when you are able to balance it by the guidance of Guru, you can feel the divinity of that. Alright? So in conclusion, through the help of all these introduction of the rag, special features of the rag, balance of the rag, we are able to express the depth of the emotion and the melody of the rag if we are able to balance these all things. So in this first part of Raag Bihag, I would like to conclude this video here, and in my second part I am going to start with some Svar Vistar and Pandesh, Rachna, Swarlipi, and so on. I will continue with the Tarana and everything. Alright, so before I leave, again I would like to remind to please subscribe my channel, press the bell button for them who have not done yet. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy learning music and keep on moving. Music is for you. We all humans are made to learn music to know yourself. Music is a wonderful thing for self-realization. It's wonderful to know God, to feel God. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Jai Shri Ram.